Hey healthy people, I have a great resource for you. This is a low back stretching guide that I have put together. I have taken a lot of different moves from yoga and other stretches and put it into a flow, something that you can easily do at home to keep your back nice and loose. Now here's the prescription. When you do each of these moves, you're going to take 5 breaths in and out, nice and slow. You take 5 breaths in and out, then you move on to the next move. And you do that again, and you move on to the next move. And then once you get done with one side, you're gonna switch to the other side. And once you have done both sides, you're gonna repeat that cycle 5 times total. When you get up from doing the stretch, you're going to feel a lot better. The first position we're gonna get in is you're gonna get on the floor on one knee. Make sure that you have a chair or a couch or an ottoman or a short uncle that you can lean on to make sure you don't fall over, to give yourself some stability. Also, it's important to make sure that you have something up and underneath the knee that is on the ground so it doesn't injure or irritate your knee or kneecap. In this position, you're going to stretch the hip flexor. In order to stretch the hip flexor, you're going to lean forward. The key here is to make sure you keep your chest up and you tuck your tailbone so the back flattens out just a little bit. Do not bend backwards. From this position, you're going to feel a big stretch in the front of your leg. If you want to feel more of a stretch, you can actually take your arm and move it over your head. From this position, you're going to stretch your hamstrings. So the hamstring stretch, you're going to straighten your front leg, keeping your chest up. Once again, you're going to hinge from the hips, keeping your back flat, and you'll feel a big stretch in your hamstrings. From here, you're going to stretch your glutes. You're going to get into what's known as the pigeon pose in yoga by beginning to put your leg into a figure 4 pattern. The front leg is going to come across horizontally. You're going to pick up the back foot and back leg, and you're going to extend it, letting your hips sink down into the floor. From here, you're going to stretch your quadriceps. You're going to get on both knees, put your hands behind you, and lift your hips up off your heels to try to get as flat as possible. You're going to feel a big stretch in both quadriceps. If you have bad knees, make sure you put a pillow underneath your knees or your shin. And from here, you're going to go into stretching the other leg. And you're going to repeat the entire process for the other leg. Once again, putting a pillow underneath the knee, having stability near you, and beginning with the hip flexor stretch on the other side. You're going to move into the hamstring stretch on that side. Then you're going to move into the glute stretch on that side. And finally, the double quadricep stretch.